Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Crusher's Corner. That's right, we are talking about the show on June 2nd, 2023 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are 5 shows away from Siege of the North. Oh my god, pay-per-view is just around the corner. We're almost 1 month away. And has it been heating up? But we've got so much more to find out over the next few weeks. And tonight, hopefully, or not tonight, but yeah, tonight, it's going to come out on Friday. I'm not used to that yet. Tonight, hopefully, we'll hear a little bit more about it. But until then, we have to go through the lineup. And is it spicy tonight? Let me tell you that right now. Match 1. Oh, hey, Buttscrew, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, come on over, buddy. Have a seat.
Hey, you look kind of lonely again, so I figured I'd join you in the corner this time.
Well, I appreciate you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's been a while.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's probably been what? 7, 8 shows?
I mean, if I remember right, I did pop your show cherry.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, since you're here, let's talk about match 1. We're gonna see Met Thigpen take on Styled Omega. This is gonna be a very interesting fight because we don't get to see very much of Met Thigpen, and he's going up against the dominant tag team wrestler Styled Omega. I don't know how this one's gonna turn out for Met. What do you think?
Yeah, you kind of want to say that Omega should win it,
Mhm.
but there again, you don't see a lot of thick pin. So, he's still off training and everything, so he's still staying in shape. So maybe that could be a strong suit for him. 'Cause you don't see a lot of them. You don't know what to expect.
Yeah, quite possibly. And the scary thing is, though, he's going up against a very talented wrestler. So if he gets a win here, that's going to hugely boost him up in AWW. Like, we could see him get a lot higher tier matches if he manages to win this one.
I don't know if we should say try to go that quick yet, but yeah, he could definitely start. We might see him more often.
Oh, yeah. But his competition, he's going to have to watch out because Omega is a very, I want to say, well, he's definitely a lot more technical than Turbs. Turbs is the powerhouse of the tax collectors. Omega, he's a smarter, more thoughtful one. He kind of uses strategy when he fights. He doesn't just go in head first and expect results. He plans out the match. He looks at his opponent, studies his opponent, learns their moves, and then goes in for the strikes.
Yeah, I'd say this is definitely one of the few times I agree with your assessment on something.
Well, I'm glad we can agree on that one. You know, I don't feel comfortable taking the gamble on this one. I'm gonna put my vote on Omega, but Met Thigpen may just surprise me. What about you? Who do you think's got this one in the bag?
It's the same way. Like, you'd be smart to do Omega. So yeah, it would be the smart. Now, yes, would it be nice to see Thigpen come out and just upset? Oh, absolutely, everyone loves that. But you think Omega has this in the bag?
Yeah. Well, we are both choosing Omega for match 1. Let's go ahead and get into match number 2, where we're gonna see McCoy take on Berserker.
Okay, Jerry Maguire.
Bill Gates getting yet another match, this time versus McCoy. You know, I think it's a little obvious. I'm not a fan of Berserker. He can prove his talents in AWW, but his career has just it's been up and down. You know, he's trying to get it back on tracks though, and this is going to be his chance. McCoy is a very seasoned veteran in AWW. This guy's been around since the beginning of AWW, and he knows just how he needs to keep himself active, how to prepare himself, how to train himself, and how to study for every single match. This is going to be really tough for Berserker.
Yeah, he's definitely not consistent enough. Um, I mean, and that's definitely his problem. I mean, because you can't. One week he could actually have a really good match, and then the next week he looks like the Cleveland Browns. I mean, you don't know what you're
Whoa,
going.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Uncalled for. True, but uncalled for. But yeah, I get what you're saying there. It's we just don't know what Berserker we're gonna see this match, and with his history, I just can't put him above McCoy.
No, yeah, it's. I mean, the safer bet would be McCoy easily.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna both take McCoy for match 2, but if Berserker can get his rhythm going, I don't think McCoy will stand a chance. But that's too much of a gamble. Match 3, we're gonna see Jeff K, BTW versus Tai Kiuno. Whew, this should be an interesting match. Recently, we saw Tai Kiuno take on Billy. Yeah, we can't forget about that. Then he's also taken on Turbs and won. I can't put Tai Kiuno down right now. He's running rampant in AWW, and tonight's just another chance to show why he should be feared in this company. Especially when he's got moves like the curb stomp. He's got just insane acrobatic talent. Jeff is going to have his hands full on this one. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I definitely think Takiono is going to want to take this one. Ever since the brother on brother fight, he's just come out and looked stronger than I've ever seen him. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just don't see how Jeff is going to be able to keep up with it.
Yeah, as much as I would like to see Jeff succeed, we've seen Jeff become more of a glass cannon. Jeff can be a powerful wrestler, but it's it's been apparent every once in a while that his neck injury still messes with him and still causes him pain, which distracts him from the match. And facing Taikuno with both the power or the butterfly power bomb and the curb stomp, this is going to end badly for Jeff.
Yeah, if he doesn't start the match feeling that neck, he will definitely end up feeling it.
Hmm. Yeah, go ahead and give me Taikuno on this one.
I agree with that one.
All right. That's 3 for 3 we've agreed on.
I
Let's see
know
if
this
match
is
4
weird.
changes that. Slyko versus Torrance. Now, this match is going to be incredible. I can guarantee you this. In fact, I feel like this has the biggest potential so far of being the match of the night on Friday. We've got Slyko, who has already proven himself in AWW by basically climbing the ladder, falling down, climbing it again, and now is on another attempt to climb the ladder and become a champion. He's going against Torrance Banks, who is just such a dominant wrestler in AWW. This guy's got the power of a train, especially when he hits you with that spear. You don't know what hits you. You just wake up the next day in a hospital bed because that's just how much force he brings to the table. I don't know. I need to hear your opinions on this one before I can even make a call.
Yeah, this is definitely a tough one. Um, I mean, it's not like the first match where we're seeing Omega and Mark T Thigpen there. So we're seeing one person we see all the time, one person we're not. We see both of these guys all the time. And we know
Mhm.
what they're doing. But I mean, like you were saying, Slyko's been on that roller coaster, and yes, he's going back up. This be the downfall. Makes him start going back down again. And I think it has a good chance of doing it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with that, especially going up against Torrance. I think Torrance is just too mighty of a foe for Slyko. I'm gonna go with Torrance on this one.
Yeah, I think the last couple of shows we've kind of shown like the big guy beats the smaller, and I got part of me really wants to say Slyko just for the disagreement, but I have to say Torrance on it.
Well, we're gonna agree on this one. Here's one that I know we're gonna disagree on. The main event, number one contender match for the AWW Tag Team Championship. The Commission, which is Cortez and Nagata, versus My Shoe, Shooting Blanks, and IK Meyer. Now, I want to go with Commission on this one, just because I feel like they've been the more dominant force in AWW. And I know you butt heads with them already. You're not quite their fans.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, either one of these. I mean, if you put them up against TB12, it's an easy match. So I don't know. I mean, in a way, this is kind of just like, yeah, I hate the commission. You have my shoe, but you know what? Maybe the commission wins. They go up TB against TB12, and they get knocked down a peg again. So uh,
Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna agree with that. I do think Commission's gonna win this match, and I definitely want to see more TB12 and Commission action going on. Which you and I need to have a discussion about the Commission a little bit later after we're done talking about these matches. But with how well Cortez and Nagata have been working together in AWW versus, let's face it, Shu and Meyer haven't put on the best performances this season. I think the Commission's a shoe-in for this match. Pun intended.
I mean, how much it hates for me to say it, but if I say it and this gets them to go up against TB12, and then they can actually get beat. But you're right. You're right. I mean, you got the commission, which is like a college team going against my shoe, and it's a high school team. My shoe just have not been looking great this year at all. So, and I mean, the commission haven't either as a tag team. But out of the two bad tag teams that are going right now, you kind of have to put it's. I'm trying. I can't even say it. You have to put the commission. I'm thinking one in the.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that we're gonna have to see how this one plays out. But just I'm gonna keep my eyes on the commission on this one, and I really feel like they're gonna pull away. Especially, like I said, Meyer and Shoot. They started off going against the Empires of Pain, and that's rough. And that really didn't help their start. That didn't help them look good this season. And I don't think they've quite shaken it yet. So yeah, let's take the commission on this one.
Yeah, and
Uh,
how much it kills me. I have to agree.
all right, we're gonna agree on all 5 of the matches. Let's see how this plays out on Friday. But we've got a few things to talk about that the fans at home want to know. I hope you're ready for these questions.
Well,
Let's
I'm ready.
start with the hot one, the spicy one, the big one that everyone wants to know. War games. You were the one that got pinned causing the loss to happen for TB12. Has there been anything causing friction because of that?
No, and I'm gonna put it this way: if you're gonna go out there and try to say it's my fault, whatever. It it was a 4v4. It was a team loss. I mean, I was 3v1. They were 3v1. So I mean, it was a team loss. It's not all on me. I mean, at any point, one of them could have came over and helped. They were beating up on. They were trying to get their pin before the commission got theirs. They just did it faster. So I wouldn't say it's my fault as much as this is a team loss.
Yeah, it's rough, especially when, you know, I feel like they didn't have your back as much as they should have there. You never should have been put into a 1v3 situation to begin with. You know, that's where the team needs to look and say, "Hey, we gotta get some support over there." It should have been spread out 2 and 2, but you can't go back, change the past. What happened happened. You know, I guess you guys just have another war games to look forward to at some point in the career. Maybe get some revenge there.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is the first war games. Mistakes are going to be made, and ours just happened to be the costly one. But we'll definitely learn from it, and I guarantee it won't happen again.
Yeah, hopefully they'll have your back a little bit better next time.
Oh, we always have each other back. How many times have we always said that TB12 is family?
Yeah, I I've been hearing that.
I mean,
Now,
we all don't say it just for the heck of it. So
well, we'll see. Now, another thing that we need to talk about, and I think you've already touched up on this quite a bit, but the contention for the AWW tag team. Do you really have that much faith in Buzzy and Harry to be able to defend against a rampant commission that's just been running the show recently?
I mean, do we need to go back and see who won that matchup the last time?
I'm not going to disagree with that, but you can't deny they've been running the show lately.
It's there's just the war games, and they feel like they can run their mouth. But don't worry, their time to shut up will come.
Well, I'm excited to see that, and hopefully we will see the commission take on TB12 again. That would be so fun to watch. And I guess now we got to talk about your belt. You're going to have to defend it soon.
Oh, I mean, I've already defended it, at least once. I mean, I'm still out here practicing, still working hard, keeping in shape, being ready. So, and I mean, I watch film. I know who I have a chance to go up against, and so it's game day. I
Yeah,
keep trying to watch.
but how are you preparing for? I guess I can't really call him the rookie anymore since he's just been here so long, but he still kind of has that reputation to him. KX. How are you preparing for him?
I mean, you look at the group we have in TB12. It's easy. It's easy to use Ace as, or have Ace kind of use me as like a punching bag to build up the durability. Then you go and you throw Harry and Buzzy in there, and you have them both coming at me. So then I'm trying to keep my agility up at the same time. So I mean, I get from all of them. We all get that practice, and so that makes it easy. So I can kind of keep the durability up. Then I try to stay agile because I know there are guys out there that are definitely faster than me, but I gotta try to keep up with them. I mean, I know I'm strong, but I can't let the speed get to me.
Right. Yeah, hopefully you're prepared up for that match. It you know, I want to put faith in KX that he has matured enough to actually be ready for this. So, we'll have to see if he gives you a good fight.
I mean, everyone would hope it would be. I'm not really gonna hold my breath. I don't try to get too cocky. I did that once, and that's why like my head's always into training. When I want to get snacks, I'm thinking this is gonna be an easy match.
Mhm.
And you know what? I've learned from that, and that's why you see now I work harder than anybody getting ready for a match. And I bet even now, like I don't know who I'm going against, but I'm gonna keep my options open. I mean, I'm watching and seeing what's happening. So I mean, I know who has the next chance coming up and fight me.
Yeah. And I guess the last thing that I want to talk about tonight, before we go ahead and end the show, what do you think of the newest competitor in the AWW women's division, Strayhart, coming in and destroying both Bozo the Clown and Stitch, then beating Bozo and getting attacked by Stitch? Like, what's your thoughts on them so far?
I mean, I could say this: the very first match, women's match that me and you commentated on
Mhm.
was so far. I could think you could easily say was probably the best match so far in AWW.
You know, I'm not gonna go against that.
So and all the women's every women's match, it hasn't really been, that much of a difference. Like, they've been all good matches. So, I mean, it's nice to see a 4th come out to where, maybe on some of the bigger, the pay-per-view cards and stuff, now we can have 2 women's matches. But, yeah, I mean, it's the only one I can really say on the women's side that's kinda shocked me a little bit more, um, is, Tokyo. Like, you look at how she's done, and I feel like I say she's dropped off a little bit, but then again, I could be wrong, and it could be just all these new competitors coming out, are just that hungry to show what they have, and Tokyo's just expecting this. She's so used to being fighting with the boys and stuff, thinking this is going to be easy, and she's underestimating it. So
Yeah, that makes me very fearful of the women's division in AWW. And like I said, like this new person that came out, we're gonna have to watch them because they are a very, very strong competitor, and dare I say, might be our first AWW women's champion in the future.
I don't think right now you can really put that on one person. I mean, it's a good division. Like it's exciting. Anytime a match comes up, I know it's going to be a good match, and I'm excited to watch it. So I don't know. I mean, yes, she came out, and you don't want to say surprise. I think in a way you could say maybe Bozo kind of not knowing what to expect, maybe underestimated her a little bit.
Mhm.
But I think any of them. I mean, Stitch, Bozo, or even Strayhart, any one of them, I think could win it. But you can guarantee this: though, whoever it is going against for the belt, it's going to be a good match.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, that's going to be all the time that we have for tonight. I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of Crusher's Corner. Again, I was joined by the AWW Twitch champion Butt Screw, who gave some very good insight and some good lessons here tonight, I want to say. Don't forget guys, if you liked this video, go ahead, hit that like button down below. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And this week, I want you guys to tell us TB12 or the commission. Alrighty, guys, we will see you on AWW today at 7 p.m. Thanks for watching.